Yo, what's up, YouTube? Got a fix for the Explorer lean. How the back leans. For some reason, back always is lower. I guess the rear springs get old. But at AutoZone and Advanced Auto Parts and other parts stores, for 17 bucks, you can fix that lean with this shackle kit. And all it does is just raise your leaf springs, because these leaf springs go under the axle, so you can't just put blocks under. You'd have to get a kit and actually mount the leaf springs above the axle, and you have to weld it and stuff. But for 17 bucks, it's just 4 bolts. You take out the bottom one from the leaf spring, and the leaf spring will be released of its tension, and then the top one, and I would recommend just dropping your spare. It's a lot more room to get a air gun in there and stuff. But 17 bucks, my rear was like, and it's 3 adjustments, 1, 2, or 3 inches. I did it 3 inches because I lifted my front end torsion twist 2 inches, so I did the rear 3, but it's still about the same. Get a good look here. I mean, it looks higher than normal. It's not too. It's not. I wouldn't even call it lifted. I'd just say it has better stance to it. But yeah, it took about 10 minutes aside. Here's another view. Yeah, that's a better view. 4 bolts, air gun, zip them off, and then to your spring the spring will snap up to the frame because of tension, and then just jack up the frame. What I did was, because I have a hitch, I just got a bunch of blocks and lifted it up from the bumper, and that lifted the frame and everything, and got her done. Well, you can see from the back, it kind of looks a little higher, I'd say, but it's way more of an even stance to it. Doesn't have that sag in the rear, that Cali lean. And I'm not from Kansas. I was stationed out in Kansas. I gotta get my license plate transferred to Pennsylvania. That's where I picked up this old girl, in Kansas. The top is top's laying around the side of the house. But I'm gonna do. I love the green and black look, so I'm doing the Bronco green and black. But yeah, it's a good project. Picked it up in Kansas for $1,000 and drove it away from the guy's house. 302, numbers matching, all original sheet metal. It's got some issues though with the brakes. Big old 302 instead of the 289, and it was a 3-speed on the column, and the guy before converted it to the floor. Put a Hurst shifter in there. It had no floors in it. I did all the floor pans and put in some carpet and stuff. Redoing the I have all the parts for it. I have door panels, the whole interior. I have the rest of the dash. That's all just a part because I'm gonna be really redoing it. The doors sag because it needs new body mounts, but it's gonna be a nice rig. I might end up getting a new top for it because the top's pretty well rusted out. But yeah, just a quick fix for the instead of buying new leaf springs or flipping the springs to the top of the axle, 17 bucks. It took 20 minutes. The only thing I don't really like is that you can see them, which doesn't really matter. People will know. And I was a little cautious at first. I didn't know how strong the metal was, but in the book that it came with, it said it's all grade 8 and grade 8 bolts, so they won't bend or anything, I don't think. If they do, 17 bucks. I'll just put the old shackles back on and maybe get new springs or something, but yeah, I know this is a big problem for a lot of Explorers. That rear sag. But I love how it sits now. Way better. Alright. Keep it cool!